What's up, everybody? Bam! High five for you being here. I am glad that you're here. Let me just hit the refresh button and make sure that the audio is coming through and that I am loud and I am live. I see it and I hear it. So what's up, everybody? So good to have you here. My name is Justin Glover, and in this Facebook Live, this one right here, this is going to be for those of you who might be feeling just a bit low today and you want to bump with that feel-good juice. That's what this one's going to do for you. This is going to make you feel a little bit better. If you're feeling low, if you're already feeling good, this is going to make you feel even better. So welcome. As you come on, let me know where you're dialing in from, where you're tuning in from, and what's something good going on in your life. Let me know some good news, all right? So in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you how you can literally change the world for as little as $5. And here's a hint, doesn't even have to be $5. It could be 5 cents. All right, I'm going to show you how you can do that here in this live stream. So welcome to those of you hopping on. As you come on, even if you're catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what is your good news for today. Something positive that's going on in your world in the last 24 hours. Let me know. Hit me in the comments, okay? Fill them up with a bit of positivity before we kick this thing off. And if you are catching the replay, let me know. Drop me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here also. If you're live, just engage with me. You don't have to do the hashtag live. Just say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from. What is your good news? I would much prefer that comment, those of you that are live, than just a hashtag live. Hashtag live's okay also, but give me a hashtag replay if you are here, just so I know that you're here. So I will start with the good news and then we'll get into this. My good news is that my new morning routine has me feeling pretty damn awesome. I've just tweaked it, and this is my second full day of rolling with my new morning routine. And I got to tell you, I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling focused. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling just good and blessed and confident and all of that. That's what I'm looking for in a morning routine. And it's the actions that I take in the morning, the little routine that I go through, the series of steps that I take that causes those feelings. And so that's what I'm looking for. All right. So let's do some shout outs really quick before we just get started. So Andrea, I see you here. Dean is in the house. What's up, Dean? Jeff is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Stacy, hey. Dean says fire already. Taylor Polk, what's up, my friend? I haven't seen you in a minute. Glad to see you here on the live, man. I appreciate you. Andrea, howdy to you also. Jeff's tuning in from Conway. Dean says gaining lean muscle, feeling amazing, 4th month of training. Nice. Consistency definitely pays off. Mariana, I see you here. Welcome. I will cover my new routine, not today, possibly tomorrow, or well, I don't know. Actually, I got another one planned for tomorrow. Soon, I will do my new routine, my updated, because I've switched some stuff up. It's a little bit. I've spiced it up a little bit. Kelly, I see you. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. So let's see. Any special shout outs for today? 2 special shout outs. Number 1 for my buddy Ray Higdon. Again, from yesterday, he kind of dominates my shout outs sometimes. But special shout out to Ray because the idea, the Wealth Wednesday idea that I'm going to be sharing with you today and kind of spreading, I got that from him. He does it in his Rank Maker group. He does it every single Wednesday as Wealth Wednesday. And his mission is to just keep doing it, keep encouraging people every single day to do an action step, random act of kindness that I'm going to talk about today. And he encourages it every single Wednesday. And he's like, I'm going to keep showing up until I have tens of thousands of people doing it. You cannot not impact the world if that's happening. And so I took that concept, I brought it into my group. All right, I've got a little team group that I brought that same concept into, and now I'm bringing it out to the world. I think this is just one of those ideas that you don't want to hold to yourself. There's no reason in holding this one to yourself. So I'm here to share it with the world. So special shout out to Ray for the inspiration there. Another special shout out to Jessica Lawson for the shirt. Little long sleeve t-shirt action going on. Very simple, hashtag grateful, but I love it. I was in need of some long sleeve t-shirts. So shout out to you for the t-shirt. I appreciate that. Let's see. I believe it's time to get into it. It's time to get into it. Wes is in the house. What's up, Wes? Good to have you here, buddy. So here is the content. All right. By the way, everybody that leaves a comment on this video today, before tomorrow, you're entered into a drawing to win a free t-shirt. I'm gonna show you what that t-shirt actually looks like. So all you gotta do is leave a comment. I'll even give you you even have the entry if you comment hashtag live. That's it. But I want you to get more engagement with, or more interesting with your comments. Here is the t-shirt that I will send out. The dream is free. The results are sold separately. I have them in multiple sizes, and so if you would like a free t-shirt, all you gotta do is just comment and you'll be entered into a drawing. Tomorrow when I go live here on my page or my profile, I will announce, I'll pick a winner from the comments section, and somebody that commented any comment will win. All right, and so that'll be tomorrow, so be sure to comment. Let's see. All right. So let's get into this content. How you can literally change the world today for as little as $5. All right, I'm going to start by just some data that you might not be aware of. All right, did you know that 1 out of 3 people are completely unhappy in their life? Like completely unhappy. Look around in the room where you're at right now. If you can see more than 2 other people, you see 2 other people. I don't, it's just me and my boxing dummy and my dog. And I know the boxing dummy is not unhappy. He might be unhappy because I beat the hell out of him every once in a while. My dog's definitely not unhappy. He's got the best life ever. And I'm not unhappy. So I don't have anybody to look at. However, I was just out across the street at the copy shop getting some stuff printed off earlier. And so I saw people. Guess what? If you can see 2 people, 1 of you is unhappy. 1 out of every 3 people. That's a lot when you think about it. How many people do you see every day? 100? Guess what? That's a lot of people that are unhappy out of that 100. All right. And so did you know that? A lot of people don't know that such a high percentage of people are just walking around unhappy. And it's unnecessary, number 1. But also this action step, this little challenge that I'm going to give you today, if you do it, it won't take any of your time hardly at all. But if you do it, it'll help with this. Not only will it help make you a little bit happier if you're the one that's unhappy, but it'll also help spread some joy and possibly make those unhappy ones or make them happy. And so that's the first little statistic for you. The second thing is the odds are that you walked past at least 1 person yesterday that was suicidal. That one hit me hard when I heard that. I'm like, because those are the odds. The amount of people that are suicidal, like you probably interacted or engaged with or walked past somebody who was to the point of being suicidal yesterday, and you didn't even know it. And so that's kind of an eye-opening statement. And I'm starting with that because I want to just make you aware that not everybody walking around, even though they might be carrying a smile, they might not be happy. They might be suicidal. A lot more people are walking around suicidal than you even realize. And so I just want to start with that. Number 1, did you know that? Did you know the numbers were that high? Let me know in the comments. But that is where today comes in. That's where Wealth Wednesday comes in. All right, I use the hashtag Wealth Wednesday in the title. And so that's where this actually comes into play. All right, because you never know well, first let me back up. What is Wealth Wednesday? Well, Wealth Wednesday is very simple. Every single Wednesday, we do some sort of random act of kindness for a stranger that involves a financial exchange. Now there's some specifics in the rules there. Random act of kindness, all right, that's pretty easy. For a stranger, not for a family member, not for a best friend, for a stranger that involves a financial exchange, all right? I could go mow somebody's yard. I could pick up a book that I have that I don't read and go give it to somebody. Those are random acts of kindness, but they don't involve a financial exchange, all right? We want to do a random act of kindness for a stranger that involves a financial exchange. And I'm going to explain why all of those ingredients are important to this puzzle here in just a moment. But the point is, if that high of a percentage of people is walking around unhappy, depressed, sad, potentially suicidal, all right, your random act of kindness has potential to completely change somebody's life. If you never know what kind of impact your little gesture will make. And I'm going to give you some ideas of things that you can do here in just a moment with $5 or less, all right, or 50 cents, it doesn't matter. I'm also going to give you some benefits in participating and talking about your random acts of kindness, because a lot of people, they get kind of screwed up thoughts in their head about, you know, if I can do this random act of kindness, but I don't want to tell anybody about it because that makes it all insult. We're gonna address that, all right? But you never know what type of gesture, what type of an impact your random act of kindness gesture will have on somebody. You just don't know. If somebody's walking around, if the person behind you in line is going to the Starbucks, you're in line, you're getting your little, you know, mocha latte, skinny, vanilla, whatever. You're getting your thing. The person behind you could literally be standing in line. They were like, you know what? I'm done with this life. I'm going to go to Starbucks, get myself a coffee, and then I'm blowing my brains out. They could be suicidal. They could be having a terrible last week, last month, last year, last day. They could be to the point where they're about ready to end it and they're just coming to get some coffee. Who knows? You never know. All right. And what if you bought yours and they gave you back, you know, hey, here's $1.19 as your change, and you turn around and you say, hey, I'd like you to have this change, person behind me that I don't know. I'd like you to have that, and I hope that it blesses your day a little bit. Put it towards your coffee purchase. What if that little random act of kindness could be enough to just provide them with a little bit of hope? Maybe their job is they spend all day interacting with people and talking with people that are nothing but negative. There's not an ounce of positivity out of them. They're downers, they're depressed, they're negative news, and that's all it is. What if that's all they're around? Then it might not be their fault. It might not be such a surprise that they're in such a low state and feeling that way. And then all you got to do is come on with you know, your change or your little small gesture. So simple. And you can give them some hope. And maybe they realize, wow, not everybody's like the other people that I see all day. There is some nice people. I do have some hope. Maybe there is a little bit more worth living for. And maybe that changes their mind about the suicide attempt. You never know. What if this particular person that you've now just saved their life by giving them your change, and I know this is kind of an extreme example, but it illustrates the point. What if that person goes on after that day to invent a cure for cancer, or to invent something that revolutionizes or changes the world? Your small, measly cents worth of random act of kindness can literally change the world. And so that's the point that I want to make today. Little as $5, look, 50 cents even, 5 cents even, can literally change the world in ways that you don't even realize. All right, so random act of kindness for a stranger today involving a financial exchange. Now, I want to give you a few ideas of things that you can do for less than $5. All right, and leave me a comment, you know, other ideas that you have. If you don't hear, you know, so what other ideas do you have? All right, so you can buy a $5 gift card anywhere, at a restaurant, at a gas station, anywhere. Somebody wants the $5, give it to a random person. Go into a store or a restaurant or a gas station or anywhere, buy the gift card, look around. Is there anybody in the store? That person looks good. Go give it to them. Simple as that. It can be a $5 gift card. It could be a $2 gift card. It could be a $1 gift card. If they do $1 gift cards, I don't know. Might be more efficient just to give them a $1 bill. And so a gift card to anywhere. All right, give it to a random person. That's something that anybody can do. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not telling you guys spend $50 or $500 or $1,000. You don't have to. Buy something for $1. All right, if you go to Sonic and you buy a drink for $1 and you leave them a $5 tip, that's a really big tip for a $1 drink. Guess what? Blesses their day, makes you feel good. It's you participating in a financial exchange, random act of kindness for a stranger. All right. You could hand 5 random people a $1 bill. Bless 5 people. Where's a good place? What would be like the ideal place to do? Not any place is ideal. In any store, if you go into like one of those stores where everything's a damn dollar, go into one of those, guess what? You're buying items for 5 different people. Go just hand out $1 bills, 5 people. That would be cool. Spend 5-10 minutes just walking through and passing out smiles, right? You could hand one random person the whole $5 bill. You don't want to take the time to go make change. That's fine. Just take the $5 bill and go give it to them. Whatever. Don't overthink this. It doesn't have to be complicated, all right? I think you get the point that I'm trying to make. You could hand your change to the person in line behind you. You could call up a school, pay for some kid's lunch. You could pay for the person behind you in the toll booth. Does not matter the gesture. The gesture is irrelevant. The amount is irrelevant. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters for a stranger involving a financial exchange. Now, why do we have those things? Well, the reason we say for a stranger is because if you do it for a family member, if you do it for a friend, there might be some attachment along with it. There might be some expectation from one side or the other that comes along with it. And so maybe you don't fully get it because you're thinking, what are they thinking about me giving them this? And you're ruining it for yourself. Or maybe they don't fully receive it because they're thinking, well, what is he thinking giving me this thing, right? So just eliminate that by going and blessing a stranger, all right? And the amount, doesn't matter the amount is irrelevant, okay? It could be 5 cents, it could be $500, does not matter. The reason that we like to use a financial exchange though and keep this money related is because one of the reasons that we do this in our team and the reasons that Ray does it in his team and the reason that I would suggest that you do it as well is because it's the perfect opportunity to just transform and shift from a negative default money mindset to a more positive default money mindset. Think about it. So many people in the world are just ridden with negative programming when it comes to money. Look at Hollywood, look at the movies, the movie Titanic. All the rich people were evil. They were all bad. It was the poor people that didn't have any money. Those were the good people, right? And it's not just Titanic. There's lots of movies, right? Lots of conditioning, lots of programming that money is evil. Money is bad. Money's not bad. Money's not evil. Money just makes a person more of who they are. If they're an evil person and they get more money, yeah, probably more evil is going to be done. If they're a big jerk face, they're going to be a bigger jerk face. If they're a nice person and they're a giving person, they're a loving person, they really enjoy giving people back, and you give that person more money, what are they going to do more of? More nice things, more gestures like this, all right? And so the reason that we want to involve a financial exchange is because that's the absolute perfect opportunity for you to do the gesture. And as you're doing the gesture, as you're doing the random act of kindness, you can consciously start to shift that mindset and think, wow, this feels really good doing this thing. And you know what? If I had more than $5 in my wallet, I could do this a lot more. So making more money is a good thing. I should go make more money. Guess what? If you're a kind person, if you're a giving person, I want you to make more money. I want you to make more money. I want you to make as much money as you possibly can. Number one, I know the reason I can say that is because I know that it's not a zero-sum game. By you making more money, you're not taking away from my money supply that I can tap into. It's not how this world works, all right? I want you to make more money. If you're a good person, if you're a big old jerk face, then you're probably okay with the money that you make. Change your attitude, all right? But if you're a good person, go do it. Go do it. This will help you start. Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. This mindset shift, when you start to shift the conditioning of how you feel about money, how you think about money, you start to shift it from default negative to default positive, more money shows up from all different directions. So you will increase your personal supply of money as you shift your mindset from it. All right, so a few benefits of participating in Wealth Wednesday and this action step, this activity here. Number one, you're going to feel good. I've never once done this and felt bad afterwards. I've never put effort, time, energy into doing something randomly kind for somebody, and then after I got done, be like, man, I really wish I didn't do that. I kind of felt bad. Never. You feel good. It makes you feel amazing. All right. The second big benefit is it's the perfect opportunity to allow you to chip away that negative money mindset if you do it correctly, if you consciously think that. Now, you can go through the motions. You can walk in like, all right, let me see, Justin, damn it, I got $1. I got $1 in my wallet, that's it. I'm gonna go into the store. All right, there's a person here. Here's your $1. Justin told me to give it to you. If you go through the motions like that, it's not gonna do you any good. If you're going to do it, take the time to actually shift your mindset along with it. Think, you know what? Hey, that was only $1, but that was cool. I enjoyed doing that. That did feel good by doing that. And guess what? If I had 100 of those dollars in my wallet, I might have been able to do a little bit more. I could have given it to more people. If I got 10,000 of those dollars in here, 10 million of those dollars in here, I can do more of this type of thing. That's what we're getting at. That is how you shift your mindset along with this process. All right. And like I said earlier, you also, another major benefit is you shift somebody's life. You can literally change the direction of their life. If they're depressed, if they're thinking the whole world is terrible, every human is bad, and they're like ready to leave the world, you could completely change their life. You can alter the world that we live in by the simple random acts of kindness. All right. And so those are the benefits, right? The second part I want to talk about is the benefit of actually sharing the story. When you go and do something nice, there's an added benefit by sharing that story. All right. You inspire others to follow suit. Thus, you make a bigger impact. All right. If I go out and I do something cool today and I share it with you guys and I'm excited about it and you realize, man, Justin guy's pretty cool that he did that. That was a cool thing that he did. I think I'm going to go do something like that. If I inspire you to go and do something on your own, guess what? My impact in this world just got bigger. I'm making more of an impact through you, through my action. If I'd have kept that story to myself, you may or may not go out and do it. You may or may not go out and take the next step, be inspired by my action, all right? Because you may or may not know. You get the feel-good bump that comes along with the acknowledgement. Whenever you share your story, when you share a random act of kindness, you're going to have people tell you, oh, that's so awesome. You're a great person. Probably not a lot of people are going to show up and say, you're terrible for telling me that thing. If you do a random act of kindness, you're supposed to keep it to your damn self. They're probably not going to show up and say that. If they do, they got some twisted stuff going on in their mind. Maybe you can educate them. But you're probably going to get some warm, fuzzy comments. Those feel good too. So that's another benefit, another reason that you want to share your story. Over and above the fact that you're going to inspire more people to follow suit and do the same. But it's also the reason that I like to share, and I like to encourage people to share what you did for your version of Wealth Wednesday, is because it's easier to solidify or anchor in that positive money mindset. All right. I told you that you're conscious as you do it, you're doing it. So if you're telling the story, you're just reinforcing that money mindset, that positive money mindset. And if you believe it more yourself, especially if you include it in your story. If you're telling the story and be like, hey, I saw this person, you don't have to give names. You don't have to give addresses. You don't have to call people out individually. Keep it generic. Keep it vague if you want. All right. You don't have to give amounts. You can just say I helped them with their tab. I put my change towards the person behind me. I paid a little bit towards their layaway bill, whatever. You don't have to name amounts, but by sharing that story, you can tell them, and it felt really good to do that. And I know the more money that I make, the more type of things like this I can do. If you include that in your story when you share it, you're just double solidifying the positive money mindset. And it's just like speeding it up. It's expediting the whole process. And your default setting goes from one of negative money mindset to one more positive. All right. And so here's my challenge for you today. I want to give you a little bit of a challenge. And if you haven't figured out what the challenge is by yet, then now here we go. Pay attention. It's very obvious. Do a random act of kindness today for a stranger that involves a financial exchange. Random act of kindness today for a stranger that involves a financial exchange. Now, today is Wednesday as I record this. If you're watching the replay and it's Thursday, guess what? Do it today. You don't have to do it on Wednesday. All right. Don't put it off till next week. Just Wealth Wednesday is just the name of the day. You can do it any day that you see this, but I don't want to tell you, hey, go do this every day and any day, because guess what? There's no focused attention. So Wednesday is our day. That's when we show up. Come back here. So that's the first part. Go do the random act of kindness for a stranger involving a financial exchange. That's the first part. Second part, come back here to this video, to this session. Leave me a comment and tell me the short story. Let us know. What did you do? How did they respond? How did you feel after you did it? The short story, share as much or as little as you feel inspired to share. By doing so, you will inspire others. You'll double solidify what you're actually doing in the mindset shift that you're making. And then, you know what? If you share, this is an optional step. If you think this post is share worthy, if you want to help me get this message out to the world, click the share button. If you think of somebody specific, tag them up, leave a comment, tag them. You never know who is struggling. You never know who might need to hear this. So shares are definitely appreciated. So there you go. We'll give a couple more shout outs here in just a second, but I hope you got some value from today's session. And more importantly, I hope that it inspires you to participate in your own version of Wealth Wednesday today. All right. Even more importantly than that, I hope you come back to this thread and actually share your Wealth Wednesday story with us in the comments, not to brag and say, look how good I am, but to inspire others. All right. To inspire others. And even if you're not sharing your story in the comments, that's fine. I still enjoy reading any other comments that you have. So let me know if you did get value from this. Drop me a comment and let me know. And if somebody else comes to mind that you think needs to hear it, click that share button for me. I'd appreciate it. They would appreciate it. And in the spirit of giving back, I already told you that some person that comments, all right, if you're leaving a comment or if you've left a comment, somebody will get this t-shirt tomorrow. Maybe not this one, maybe a different size if you need a different size. But I will be giving away at least one of these to one random winner tomorrow. But in the spirit of giving back, I do have something special for you guys that are interested in doing more effective videos, all right? Live videos or pre-recorded videos, either right now or something you're interested in potentially doing in the future. Now, if you're listening to this and you have zero intention of ever doing a video to provide value to the world and generate some income for yourself, that's the reason I do videos. But if you have zero interest or intention of ever doing a video, then this probably won't be that exciting for you. I got a gift, and I'll give it away to anybody that wants it, and there's no limit to how many people that want it. But if that's you, you can still win a t-shirt. Just drop me a comment. You can win a t-shirt tomorrow. But if you are somebody that's listening to this and you do want to learn how to create more effective videos, then reach out to me. All right, send me a private message. Let me know, because I've got a brand new special gift for you that I think you're going to love. Or if you're just supersonic busy and you don't have time to click the 3 buttons and send me a private message and say, hey, I want the videos, then just include the words video tips in your comment below. That'll work too. It's kind of a lazy way. I'd prefer you reach out, send me a private message, but a comment will work as well. But here's the gift, all right? It's called 10 Simple Steps to Highly Effective Facebook Lives, all right? 10 Facebook Live secrets for generating more sales and leads. I think I said that backwards, but this is it. This is the book. It is a PDF document. It's only 4 pages long, all right? So we're not talking a quick read. The first page is the actual title. I just read that one to you out loud. But you got 10 simple steps, all right? You got the 10 tips down there, and then there's page 1, page 2, and then page 3. There may or may not be a bonus tip or 2 in here, but it's 10 tips that I guarantee you, if you are doing live videos, even pre-recorded videos, these tips still work. And you want them to be effective, meaning you want them to produce leads and generate sales and revenue for you, and you want them to actually be effective, then just let me know that you want this. You won't get you can print this. Now I printed this out. It's a PDF digital version. There's also a 20-minute training that goes through it. I walked through it. I recorded 20-minute training walking through this entire thing. So we're not talking a ton of time, but it's a 20-minute training in this 4-page document. Tip number 8 in here, I guarantee, tip number 8 in this is so counterintuitive, you probably haven't ever thought of it. But it is also the single biggest reason that kills most video marketers' content. Most marketers that try to do video content kills it right out of the gate. Tip number 8. You get tip number 8, which is completely counterintuitive, but you get it, you follow it, you implement it, you apply it, you eliminate the risk of just quitting on all of your Facebook videos or your live videos, or your pre-recorded videos. All right, so if your aim is to generate more leads and sales from the videos that you create, then don't even think about doing the next video until you've read through these 10 steps first. I'll give you the link to the digital version. It's yours free. All you got to do is reach out to me, tell me that you want it, send me a private message, say, yo, send me the video tips. If you're super sonic busy and you don't have time to send me a private message, just leave me a comment. You're here right now watching the video. You're two inches from the comment box. Type in there and say video tips, all caps. That'll let me know that you want it, and I'll send it to you. And again, the shirt is on the line for tomorrow. So somebody that comments will win this t-shirt. The result, no, the dream is free. The results are sold separately. So there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. That is all for today. Let's see. Do some shout outs and read some good news. I like reading the good news. Walking 30 minutes each day, starting my journey for better health, says Jefferson. Awesome. Very cool. It's an awesome t-shirt. Andrea says, I love mine. We'll tag you in it when I wear it next. Yes, please do. Tag me up. Let's see. So some of you guys are surprised by the number of people that are unhappy and suicidal. I was too. Crazy. Rhonda's in the house. What's up, Rhonda? Good to see you here. Jefferson says the challenge accepted. Awesome. Very cool. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, comment for a chance to win a shirt. I'll be tuning in tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier than this one, but I'll be going live tomorrow, and on that live stream, that's when I'm going to look back through the comments, and I'll just pick somebody to win the shirt. And again, if you want this, hit me up with a PM and say, send me the live video secrets, and I'll send them your way. That is all, my friends. Have an amazing rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.